Well, hello there. ¿Cómo estamos, minasan? I hope you guys are doing well today. So, we are gonna try and finish up Von Lycaon's and hopefully get through all of Rina's story so we can... Not that I want to take a break from Zenless, but just, like, there's not any more story to do, and I don't want to have to do a whole nother stream just for Rina. You know, just... I want to do some other things in general on stream. Though we got on Friday a stream thing for... Oh, the game audio is not coming through. But luckily, I know you guys can hear me. There's a stream for Zenless to announce the 1.1 updates and all that other jazz. There we go. So we will take a look at that on Monday, more than likely. Just because I don't want to have to do stuff. Hold on. Brain. What was I going in here for? Right. For some audio balance. We'll do that. Like that. That'll work. Alright. I did do some updates on my agents in general. As you can see, Kaleta's already at level 50.
Officer, how can I help?
Ben I didn't open up yet, but I did at least get his equipment up, which was still at level 0, and I was just like, why was it still at level 0? No wonder I was struggling through some of the side things that needed fire, because his damage was, like, pitiful. We'll see. Oh yeah, his damage is gonna be fine with that. Her attack is still very low, but that's because I don't really want to update her W engine beyond level 10 because it's a waste for these bees, in my opinion. But then again, how can I confirm that I get hers other than drawing it? Oh, speaking of drawing, actually, before we get started, what? Oh. Phrasing. Oh, okay, that's why. Oh, I forgot to do one other thing. The YouTube side of things. I need to edit actually the description. I don't think I spelled Lycaon right. What is Lycaon spelled like?
Nothing.
I have
Awaiting.
I'm at your disposal.
Somehow I did. Like magic. But that's not the only reason I came back here. But in the game title, Zenless. There we go. Now we Gucci. I love how I have drops open on my channel and now it says, subscribe to my channel to earn rewards. You can't subscribe to my channel because no one is staying long enough for me to actually get the analytics going. Hey, how you doing? What up, show? Yeah, my viewers my average viewers for even just being affiliate keep going up and down between like 1.1 and 1.8 and never going over that, and I need 3. So I'll still be here because I do like playing games, but obviously everything else is going to have to sideline. Anyway, but we have enough actually for 110 pull in the channel stable, which doesn't mean much, but maybe we get a good A-ring, something or other, because obviously I'm going to guarantee that. Fingers crossed. Let's see. I mean, I discovered yesterday that I didn't burn up all of my my gacha luck. It's just, it was a higher percentage chance of getting all those 3 stars, the equivalent of S rank here, but let's see. Also, this is the main pool, so what does it matter? Okay. My usual luck. All I get is whatever's guaranteed. What is the A rank?
Excuse me.
Oh, another Corin, huh?
I can do for you? Anything at all?
Alright. So... where does that put Corin in cinema levels?
Oh, don't look at me.
Oh! D1 Corin. Open trauma? Good lord, what happened to this little girl, huh? Corin's a chain attack or ultimate hits an enemy, her damage against the target increases by 12%. Per damage, so that... The young mistress always said, if something's worth doing, it's worth focusing on. I've been practicing and I can do it now. But are you watching? Oh. Alex Mash, Amateur Maid, Special Ops Maid, no, Battlefield Retainer, Special Ops Maid, and then Accumulated Release. Release. I have like such bad luck. To have freaking 4 of these. Only one of them came from the rate up banner for her, so that tells you something. I got only one of these from the rate up banner. Most of Nicole's came up from the rate up banner, to be fair though. And I didn't get Anton, so I is Big Sag. Wait, why is Colada in front of Nicole? What does she have that Nicole doesn't? I mean, not Nicole, she's young. Oh, more HP is probably what it is. She's a smidge tankier. Probably because of her drive discs, I bet. Oh yeah, I should be putting Colada in here. Her impact is a lot higher. Like the only thing is specifically this, the fact that but that's actually the same as Ambi's right now, so that's fine. Finally. Okay, so with that in mind, technically my best team right now would be Zhu Young, Colada, and Nicole, but then I lose my...
Hey, don't look down on me! Need something? My services are expensive.
I lose my synergies, however. His attack is a lot lower because of the fact that she has... It's not up to date. Because that W engine's shit. But I don't have another good W engine for her. Why haven't I been using this? It's probably just something with the ability. What did the other one do? Level 10. Launching an EX special attack or chain attack increases all members' anomaly mastery and proficiency, so building and damaging with anomaly. This effect can trigger once every 20 seconds. And then this one, any squad members, also the pen ratio. There's that energy regen on it, that's why I was thinking it was better. On top of the fact that anything generates more decibels and energy for the equipper. Okay, so still the energy regen is still kind of there. This one's an A rank, so I don't mind doing this. Now it's at 20. So in technicality, where does this put her? Still behind Nicole. Not by a ton, though. Double engine. Oh, for Wingen is what you're getting at?
Huh? Oh,
well, let's do the story, shall we?
Pleasure.
The longer we sit here, the longer we take for the stories, and I want to get through Lycons and Rina's all today. Oh, did I never send this out? That's bad. I thought I sent this out earlier. Send out Kaleda. Alright. Lycaon. There it is. So we had the little Chunibyo girl and Lycaon. So let's see how this goes, shall we? Yeah, but by that same token, the levels don't actually have that much of a difference, as I've noticed. Not on the characters themselves. Depending on what their main stat is. Regarding the... Sorry, let me get this correct in my throat. Regarding the Mockingbird incident from before, I have conducted a preliminary investigation. It seems as though this organization is deliberately trying to get close to Miss Lilac after all. They're definitely up to something. That's right. The true intentions of these people remain unclear. However, I have already prepared my bait. Perhaps a big fish will take a bite soon. Actually, there's one more thing I'd like to discuss with you. If it's not too much to ask, could you spare some time around this time tomorrow? I have some doubts about this case, and I hope that we can clear up together. Of course. Wonderful. Then I'll be waiting for you at Lumina Square this time tomorrow. Yeah, I need to get some more stuff. I need to have my two teams for the offensives. Because one team is fine, but two teams is better.
You are very punctual.
I am.
I wanted to discuss with you that recently, Miss Lilac has been acting rather strange.
In what sense?
While she usually frequents the bookstore, recently, she has been going to the noodle shop instead.
Shock and horror! The noodle shop? Are we sure that she doesn't have a book that she's reading at the noodle shop, though? Just saying. You know.
What's wrong with the noodle shop? Noodles are the best.
I apologize. I have no bias against noodles.
Lies and slander.
Miss Lilac's least favorite food is noodles.
She's beyond saving, Lycaon. I'm sorry. I can't help you anymore. If she doesn't like noodles at all, then I don't know what to do for you.
She even said, noodles being the Protag's favorite food, that's so last year. It's a new year now. Have some creativity.
Is that a dig at Naruto and the fact that ramen was his favorite food? I have a feeling that it was.
So Lilac really is a huge comic nerd, huh?
In addition, according to what her chauffeur and bodyguard said, she even skipped her extra classes today.
Wait, she has a bodyguard and a chauffeur, and her parents still hired Victoria housekeeping for what?
This is completely unprecedented. Miss Lilac has always been well behaved and never skips classes. Even in her free time, she spends it almost entirely reading comics.
I have a feeling. Also, a fun fact that I heard, and I just at least confirmed half of it here. The knuckles on Lycaon's gloves read full moon. This one definitely is full if you look at it. It's just, you know, it obviously is scratched on, so it's not direct lines. Let's see. Yeah, and maybe she's getting old enough to get into her rebellious phase. Just saying. What read? The read of her pretending to, of him pretending to be Lilac?
I have a suspicion that this all might have to do with that so-called Mockingbird organization.
Maybe. Okay, hold on, because I do need to reset the counter before we add to that. I know I had a command for resetting, but I don't recall what it is, so I'm gonna just go do it manually real quick. It was alright. I still like, what's-her-face over at the Wenjin shop. Her reading out what her boss wrote. I will also reset the pulls counter because we don't need that anymore. I should have used that yesterday, but whatever. Alright. COC plus. There we go. Add to the count of clairvoyance.
Maybe Lilac is just going through a rebellious phase?
I thought Miss Lilac's rebellion is already expressed through the way she speaks.
Wait, that wasn't before, though? That was before? That wasn't... Okay.
In any case, in order to ensure
Never
that
mind.
there are no potential threats to her
Wow,
safety,
she's so
I
chuny.
wish to do some investigating at the places she frequents. If I could be so bold as to ask you to accompany me, I believe you are likely more familiar with Lumina Square than I am.
That's a stretch, but okay. I guess it
Of
is
course.
for
I know Lumina Square like the back of my hand.
faith in, I
Since you are
suppose it
indeed
is.
quite familiar with the location. I was wise to ask for your help.
No, you're not Wise. Wise is my brother.
Ah, yes. There was something else I wished to discuss with you. May I call you Master while investigating, just in case?
God, I picture in the back of my mind that Belle just like shivered down the back of her. Got a shiver on her spine. A good shiver down her spine hearing that. I was like, no. Yes, please. Continue.
I believe using this to cover our identities will be more convenient for us.
I'm not counting that. Because I don't think that's actually clairvoyance that would be it. But I'm still gonna have Belle be that way. Because even I'm like, okay, Daddy, please.
For sure. Can you call me that more often? I like hearing it.
Wow, she made that sound super playful instead of thirsty, and applause considering that line.
Thank you for your cooperation.
And Lycaon can't read the room.
Then, let us begin from the noodle shop.
Ooh, the noodle shop's busy today. I haven't had my coffee. That's what that thing is, by the way. You're not an excited diner. I know who you are. Why aren't you handing out your leaflets? What are you doing here? Anyway. Chop Jr. What up, my bro? Oh, it's you, Belle. Are you free right now? Well, sorry. I'm in the middle of something right now, and there's a stream of customers queuing around the corner. We've been short-staffed at the shop recently, and part-time kids aren't always able to come in. Besides making all the noodles, I have to serve all the diners, too. Some people take an eternity just to order. I'm just swamped here. If you want to make things more efficient... sorry. Would it make things... Oh, sorry. This is Lycaon. Would it make things more efficient if you were to know in advance what each customer in the queue wished to order? Of course it would! Then if I could get the orders in advance, then I could really focus on the noodles. I see. I have a proposal to address this problem. You can judge for yourself if it's appropriate. With your assent, we could sign a temporary contract. I can help you and your I can help ask your diners about their preferences, give them appropriate suggestions, and summarize everything into a table for your perusal. Of course, I won't be requiring any form of compensation. I just hope that you can take the time to answer a few questions once you're less busy. Trust us on this. If you say so, Belle. Then I'll leave things with you. Get back to your leaflet handing out. I know I didn't put you in charge of the freaking store, but come on. Think a white ball's better. Wow, it's a Therian attendant. He looks so suave. Hands off, bitch. She's mine. Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge reference. I love. Anyway, good day. Our restaurant provides the menu service that matches with your dishes that suit your needs to increase efficiency. May I ask, what appeals to your taste bud? Gets my senses going. That's a little direct, isn't it? I like him hot and arrogant. I just read the next line. Oh my god. I'm also into furries. And can't you say tyrants? Because isn't that the official terminology? Not to say that furries is derogatory. We're not even sure if furries is derogatory, but what? Woman! That's on me. I didn't explain myself clearly enough. What I meant to say was, how do you like your noodle? He quickly shifted gears. I love it. I just realized, look at how much Lycaon's leaning back. He's like a freaking JoJo character with how much he leans back just standing there. Also, looking at the knuckles that are underneath the text box, I see M-O-O. I'm going to assume N on the other one, so that the left hand must have full, and then the right hand has moon. Oh, in that case, I like sweet noodles. Master, based upon this diner's description, I have identified their main request. White bowl, preferably on the sweeter side. Is there anything you could suggest? Not seafood, not mushroom, especially not with black bowl. So I guess pumpkin soup, because at least pumpkin is relatively sweet, being a variety of fruit vegetable. Not bad. That's exactly how I like it. By the way, do you mind if I watch the attendant while I eat? They really go well together. No, they don't. Go away. I don't think that's a very good idea. It will affect the running of the store. That's too bad. For a second there, I thought the noodles on the menu had turned into a high-level ribeye steak. Is she asking for the meat? Is that the point of that line? Got one last question for you. That actually doesn't throw me off too much. Mostly just because of the fact that I've already done Trust Quest for Corrin that actually involves Lycaon. Not this one? Okay. The tail has a different price tag. Well, I haven't heard that one before. Look, thanks, but the tail is off limits. Oh, the final one? The dude at the end? Is that what we're talking about? Okay. One thing at a time. Look at this crowd. How long are we going to be waiting for? Is it really that hard to get a bite to eat around here? Good day. Our restaurant provides a menu service that matches with the dishes that suit your needs to increase efficiency. Excuse me, how do you like your noodles? You mean flavor? Well, of course, it's gotta be spicy. Noodles without chili is like an ethereal without a hollow. It's not natural. Also, it doesn't exist, but that's okay. I'm sorry, but noodles that aren't spicy do exist in the world. Or at least they do here. If you want some, we got it. Master, based on this diner's description, I have identified their main request: a black bowl, piping hot soup, and a dish with meat. How did you get that from the fact that she said spicy? Please recommend a dish for them. Black bowl, cold noodles, black bowl, red chili chicken noodles. It doesn't say black bowl, but I'm going to assume that that's what we need, considering it's got meat, it has chili, like she requested. Also, I think that's 1 L2 extra for chili, by the way. The only thing is, it doesn't say whether or not it's a black bowl, but I can assume that it probably is. Not bad. This noodle's like they'll hit the spot. You're working really hard. I thought you were some rich person that brought their attendant out to experience life in the real world. But I am rich. Not at the rate that freaking Fairy is eating up our electricity, we're not. I'll go with thank you, I guess. You're welcome. Remember to add extra chilies. The spiciest you got. The order has been settled. Thank you for your business. Alright, so Sho says that this guy threw him the heck off. Let's find out. Why? What does Brock have to do here? Red-headed Brock. Auburn-haired Brock? Is that red or auburn? What do you guys think? Every bowl of noodles looks good to me. Good day. Our restaurant provides a menu service that matches you with dishes that suit your needs to increase efficiency. But I really don't have any special requests. I'll take whatever you suggest. Is there anything you can recommend? How about this white bowl of fried barbecue noodles? It's one of our most popular dishes. How do you know that, Lycaon? Sounds pretty good, but isn't fried barbecue a little greasy? I like eating meat, but it's not very healthy if it's greasy. Well, then how about a black bowl of red chili chicken noodles? The soup isn't greasy and it's good for your immune system. That does sound good, but the black bowl has red chili in it. Won't that be a little too spicy? I can eat spicy food, so there's no problem there. I just don't feel like eating something that's super spicy. That's not what whatever means! It's quite alright, I understand. Master, based upon this diner's description, I have identified the main request. Meaty, but not greasy, and not spicy. Can you please suggest some dishes for them? Green pepper chicken noodles, green pepper meat noodles, bone broth noodles. Now, green pepper is not spicy. The green pepper is actually the least spicy, one of the most least. Because the green pepper is bell pepper. Bell pepper is not very spicy at all, so technically those count. Want something meaty, so bone technically is out. I guess I'll go with meat noodles, just because meaty? Yeah, let's go with that. The white bowl with green peppers is pretty good, but the meat is still a bit greasy. No thank you. Master, this... Okay, so... Not meat noodles, then. Too spicy. Nothing in that says that it's spicy, though. It's still green pepper, and it's chicken. Chicken doesn't add spice. Alright, bone broth, then. Whatever, fuck it. Wow, that sounds great. And the meat on those bones... And granted, yeah, bone broth doesn't necessarily exclude meat. But I'm still gonna hold to the fact that chicken doesn't necessarily mean that it's spicy. That's all I'm gonna say. And the meat on those bones doesn't look greasy at all. I'll take one of those. The order has been settled. Thank you for your business. No, I should be thanking you. I'm not the type of diner with many requests. It must be a real pain for you to get a picky eater, right? Thank you for sharing your concerns. We always try to cater to the needs of our diners, no matter the customer. I hope you have a lovely meal. as expected of Lycaon. Cool, calm, and collected. So, okay, yeah. So when you said threw off, after that first one, I thought it was going to be something spicy. In the sense of that first one. Not exactly what I got. But yeah, no. Okay, meaty. Okay, understood. Lots of meat sometimes has a lot of grease on it. If you just say meat in general, which is usually beef, steak, can be kind of greasy. So that was on me. That was wholly on me. But the chicken does not necessarily preclude spice, and vice versa. Does not excuse it. Why is she still there staring at him? She's still there. I just looked. She's still here. Woman, you ate your noodles. Get the heck out. Actually, no. I take it back. All of the diners that we talked to are still here. Still, get the heck out. Ugh. She's so thirsty. Chat. She's so thirsty. Alright, let's talk to Chop. Chop Jr. That's it. You guys are moving fast. Let me see. This is a complete clear table with prominent, easy to read items. You really are a gem of a worker. Oh, once I'm financially independent, I'd love to have capable attendants helping out with daily operations of the shop. And just think of all the customers he'll attract just by standing there. I mean, the one that's standing right behind him. Like on service for top dollar. Your praise honors me, but surely you're joking. I'm merely but a humble attendant. I wonder if you might be available now to answer a few questions. Oh, I forgot about that. Go ahead, ask away. We can talk about anything you want, except my pin. Thank you. Not pin number, pin. It's what it is. Have you seen a little girl called Lilac? She used to shop at your store quite frequently. Like, who? Sorry, my memory ain't the greatest. I'm always forgetting other people's names. Well, she's always saying things that people find difficult to understand. Ah, I remember now. That girl who's always talking nonsense. I know her. I saw her recently. She came through our store recently for some part-time work. One look tells me she never lifted a finger on housework at home, but she's hardworking, studious, and a pretty good person. Speaking of which, I just paid her a big advance on her salary today. She seemed nice, and she left her student ID as collateral, so I gave her the advance. An advance on her salary? But thanks for your cooperation. You have been a tremendous help. It's fine. Now that you mention it, what's your relationship with that kid? Lilac is my employer. She has some minor issues recently, and I'm duty-bound to keep her safe. So it's like that, then. Hang on. If that kid's your boss, then does that mean Belle... I'm Lycaon's master. Correct. Lady Belle is my master. Ah, now I get it. Anyway, Tyrant Attendant, you are very capable, and if after any side gigs in the future, if you are after any side gigs in the future, please come and find me. I'll make it worth your while.
I did not expect Miss Lilac would actually work here part-time.
That would have been surprising. That actually was a surprising bit of news for me as well.
Logically speaking, she would not lack pocket money to spend, unless perhaps she's saving up to purchase something particularly expensive.
Or she's paying somebody off or something and doesn't want her parents to know?
I wonder what it is. Maybe the hottest limited edition surprise box, you think?
Belle, that's what you would want, not necessarily what she would want.
No, I highly doubt a surprise box, even a limited edition one, could be that expensive. Lilac's parents have been planning to sell a batch of paintings recently. That painting is amongst them, and I hear it was reserved a couple of days ago. But that painting is not cheap. If I had to guess, I'd say it costs about... Lycaon
uses his hands to convey an impossibly large number. Excuse me. How much?
Wait, how much? How could someone her age come up with that much money?
Well, in terms of material wealth, my employer is indeed quite affluent.
Material wealth? Is there another kind of wealth?
Yeah.
Miss Lilac's parents are usually exceptionally busy.
Answer the question, Lycaon!
However, they are very strict and expect the best from her. No matter what she is doing, she usually has a chauffeur or bodyguards to accompany her. Well, excuse me, monitor her actions would be a more apt way to put it.
Huh?
Every day after school, Miss Lilac also has endless extracurricular and supplementary classes to attend.
The latter of which you said that she's been skipping?
Though she may have material wealth, is she truly happy? I've been wondering ever since I took over attendant duties for this household. Perhaps that is exactly why Miss Lilac spends so much time with her comics.
Mm-hmm.
At the very least, in the world of comic book fiction, she is free.
That's actually not a bad point. I mean, I know of one other Chuny character in a anime that I watched where basically it was just the kids living in the house, which makes sense why she's Chuny as a result. Food for thought. Give me a moment. I'll be right back. I gotta go somewheres. Alrighty, let's see what we can do now moving forward. I'll go with this one.
You're such a sweet guy.
I didn't expect that line, but that's actually perfect.
You flatter me, but I may not be how you think I am.
Then stop lying to me.
Someone once told me that family is an everlasting, unavoidable curse placed upon a person.
Well, I suppose if it's not great family, and I just realized that I got reassigned here. Give me a second. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Fixed it.
No matter how much you grow, no matter where you go, that curse will forever follow you like a shadow.
If it's a shitty family, then yes, but not necessarily.
When you fall to rock bottom or climb to your peak, it will appear, turning you back into that helpless, powerless child who can do nothing but hide in the closet and weep.
I think he's stretching this a little, or whoever gave him this is stretching it a little thin.
Perhaps it is because I have never known the feeling of being bonded to someone through blood, but I've always believed that family should not be a curse, as they had told me.
Yeah, I'll fight that.
Family can be full of warmth. They can be the people who support you every step of the way.
Like, don't get me wrong, whoever told that to him is not entirely wrong. There are families that definitely feel like a curse. But that's not what family is in general. They can be both ways.
It seems you and your kin are quite close. I am sincerely happy to know that. I believe Lilac chose to work part-time due to her family as well. Perhaps her savings are just short of being able to afford the painting, and she does not wish to ask her parents for help. Or perhaps she simply wants to obtain something through the efforts of her own two hands.
I mean, that's why she was out there trying to steal it, so I suppose that might be worthwhile to think about too.
However, what I am most worried about is that if Miss Lilac did manage to buy the painting, it would then follow that she would meet with members of Mockingbird. If this is so, she may end up in danger. So, could I be so bold as to ask you to accompany me to another location? Once we are there, I should be able to confirm where exactly that painting will end up.
All right. God, the NPCs cook so well. Look at these outfits. They're so cool. I'm sorry, I got distracted because, you know, hot pants, as we've discussed in the past. Hot pants are a thing for me. I got distracted. Sorry. Wait, Shepard, is that you? It looks like Shepard. Oh, this young lady here. Interested in buying some jade? We just got a new batch in. No thanks, I don't need it. As expected of a rich young girl. How about you buy a piece of jade for this Theron attendant with you? It could be a token of trust between you two, seeing it is like seeing your master in person. Just imagine the passing down for 5 generations to your descendants. It just changed the name. Okay, I was like, why did it change the name to Casey? Ah, because in this specific box, he introduced himself. From my point of view, if I was a game developer, I would have put it on the next box after he introduces himself. So it's not like, wait, why did it change the name? Who's Casey? Who's talking now? Oh, but Breeze, what about the people who don't read the thing? Then they're not going to read even the freaking change of who's talking, okay? That's the point. How about this? I'll cut you 12% discount. I'm practically giving it away. Just consider it a way to make friends. Name score, Casey. Every pawn trader around here knows my name. You guys are lucky to have bumped into me. Mr. Casey, we are not here to shop. Have you heard about the famous piece at the museum getting torched? Do you know who did this? It was the artist himself. All of his works are supposed to be fireproof. If it burnt, it's definitely a fake. Alright, your turn. Which organization has the highest success rate in our field so far? Mockingbird. Or to be more precise, the formerly active Mockingbird. Ha! Would have never guessed a couple of decent-looking guys like you were actually in the know. Guess you deserve a bonus question. Who is the leader of Mockingbird? That's not one of our code. I'm just messing with you. If you knew the answer to the industry's biggest secret, you wouldn't be standing here, would you? I'm gonna let them play this out. Fine. Got anything you need to sell? My cut's a fixed 20%, no discounts. No. We'd like to ask you for some information. Naturally, we shall offer up the appropriate compensation. Oh, looking for a bit of intel, huh? Well, you've come to the right person. But rules are rules. If you want the info, you need the code word. And your master's gotta give it to me too. But I just overheard this entire code saying this is the worst kept secret. If that's the case, all I have to do is stand behind you while you're not noticing and listen to you talk to somebody else. Anyway. The artist himself. Mockingbird. What do you want to know? It's about that painting, Divine Heart. Do you know who the buyer is? Oh, that? Then you really have come to the right place. The buyer of that painting is a little girl, I believe. Ah, kids these days, each richer than the last. Precisely as I had predicted. Got it. Thank you for the information. No problem. Oh yeah, one more question for the attendant. Are you working solo these days, or do you have a partner? Surely this pampered lady here with her innocent Bambi eyes isn't your partner, right? I once had a partner, but now we are enemies. Ooh, that happens all the time in this line of work. We've all had partners who become our enemies. So, why'd you two split? Trouble dividing your cuts equally? Come on, spill the beans. I love hearing these stories. I'm sorry. That's private. Lycaon frowns and pulls awkwardly at the collar at his coat. He seems rather reluctant to talk about this topic. I have a feeling that we're gonna find out about this guy at the end of this story. Or at least start the pathway through there. Shoot, that went the wrong way. Yikes! Judging by the look on your face, you must have parted ways with some spicy drama. Shame we didn't know each other back then. I'm a top mediator in the industry. Maybe if I stepped in, you might be peacefully splitting your profits. So, what is your former partner up to now? Have they got any good stuff? Go on, tell them I'll pay that top denning. Ever heard the saying silence is golden? It's okay. Oh, it's okay. Thank you for helping out, Master. Mr. Casey, here's your promised remuneration. They switched the M in the... Unless that... Is that an actual word? No, it's gotta be remuneration, right? I'm not crazy. What? Remuneration is an actual word? Remuneration. Have I been mishearing it my whole life? It's remuneration. Okay. I'm not 100% certain how I feel about that. Because I've always heard it in my brain, and maybe it's just because it makes more sense that it's remuneration because I'm paying you back, paying money, which you have to count. Remuneration, but it's remuneration. Interesting. Lots of thoughts. Anyway, Mr. Casey, here's your promised remuneration. Let us hereby part ways. After talking to the suspicious Merton, you give Lycaon a wink. Lycaon instantly understands, and the two of us walk to a remote area together.
You seem to have something about which you would like to inquire. Please, go ahead.
I'm gonna go with this one. What exactly is
your line of work?
As you can see, I am merely a normal attendant.
Then what was your line of work?
I understand your confusion. However, this concerns my past. It also concerns my nemesis.
Ooh, not just enemy and nemesis. Let me take a guess. Is it Perry the Platypus? I want her to be this high.
Your nemesis? Like certain creatures from old civilization films who may enjoy a particular crimson liquid? Who perhaps fight wolf people whenever they encounter them?
Wait, are we talking about like James Bond of this world? What? I'm confused now.
I believe your imagination is running away with you.
It kind of is, but I'm still kind of going to use it.
In any case, that past is not pleasant.
I assume not.
All right, I'll let you off the hook for now. Guess I'll just have to interrogate you later.
You know, I gave the voice actress credit for the earlier one, making her not sound that thirsty and just making it sound nice and sweet. And then this one sounded like, okay. This one sounded like, I guess I'll have to interrogate you later between the sheets. Oh, God. My headcanon that Belle is thirsty as heck for Lycaon is still valid.
Thank you for your understanding. As a matter of fact,
and Lycaon continues to not read the room.
These intermediaries due to, well, I had my reasons. Many of them are so cunning, they will take advantage of any weaknesses they perceive. It takes patience and effort to deal with them. If you ever come across such merchants in the future, please be careful. And do not give your trust lightly. Seeing as Miss Lilac has already obtained the painting, she must be meeting with the people from Mockingbird soon.
Very well.
We must stop her before that happens. She should have just finished her supplementary classes. Let's head over and take a look.
Zoom. Oh, I thought it was these kids. I was just like, but I don't see Lilac. I still don't see Lilac. Wait, that's a schoolgirl? You want to know what? I've seen anime where some schoolgirls dress in the male's clothes. That's fine. I'm just going to read through this myself, honestly, just because this is... La Mecra Hotel. Mecria? I've got a question that I'd like to ask you all. You know Miss Lilac? Sure, she's in our cram class. But I don't think she's here today. She said she was here earlier, but she already left. I'm not sure what's up there. Yeah, she's always on about some kind of companion of justice stuff. Totally weird if you ask me. Nah, you're just not getting it. She's trying to be edgy. Edgy? That's ancient. Yeah, that trend died like last decade. Alright, at the last PTA her folks didn't show. Some old dude came instead. I think it was her attendant. I thought it was her grandpa. But seriously, she's loaded. She even got a personal chauffeur. Why didn't she just hire a tutor to teach her at home then? Who knows? Maybe she wants to make friends? She's solo all the time. Kinda feel sorry for her. It's not like there's much we can do. Legit can't make heads or tails of what she says. Plus she's always buried in her comics during breaks. I'm like, no thanks. I wouldn't want to hang with someone like her. It's Lilac. Stealing my friends too, Lycaon? That's what I assume that, is on her mind right now. Miss Lilac. That's enough. I don't want to hear it. Are you satisfied seeing me like this? I'm useless, such a freak, so hated by everyone. That's the kind of person I am. Are you happy now? Lilac ran off again. You and Lycaon glanced at each other before chasing after her. That was a slow chase. Yeah, I see her at the wall. Zoom, zoom, zoom. You've been investigating me all this time. Was it my father or my mother who put you up to it? Is it because I skipped one of my extra classes recently, or I dropped a rank in the monthly exams? They're always fixated on these things. It's all they ever remember. She ran off again. Lycaon and you glanced at each other silently. Why don't you just chase after her and grab her by the arm before she runs again, you stupid... You also think the other students are correct, right? The companion of justice? What a joke! I fantasize all day long about being the chosen one, yet I can't even control my daily life. But it's only my only dream. Why do you want to take that away from me? Stop following me. Don't look at me, please. I know that was their way of dodging, you know, animating us looking at them as they take off, but... Okay. I was gonna say, this is a bad way to set up the stairs. There's not really a way to get down to the second floor. But there must be something around the back to accommodate for that. No, he's not? Wait, what was that for? Having run alongside Lycaon for a long time, you're already out of breath. While Lycaon remains as composed as ever, you inadvertently catch his eye and sense he's hesitating as if he wants to suggest carrying you. Why luckily? I thought Vel would have loved that.
Miss Lilac,
out of
please.
that.
We have no ill intentions. And I do not agree with what those other students said about you. I merely want to warn you that Mockingbird is suspicious. It is possible you may encounter danger if you go.
Even if I'm in danger, it doesn't concern you.
God, the balancing on that. All of a sudden, it peaked up really high when Lilac spoke versus Lycaon.
In the end, you're just an attendant that my parents hired. Why are you trying to stick your nose into everything? In any case, you're probably just like those other people. You must think I'm a freak, just like they do. Well, I'm so sorry that you're forced to take care of someone who only causes trouble, who no one loves, who's edgy and delusional like me.
I've never thought that, Miss Lilac. You are the respectable, important employer of Victoria Housekeeping. We would never treat someone like yourself with such utter disrespect.
But you weren't even willing to listen to what I said.
My most sincere apologies. My knowledge is lacking. I have yet to better understand popular subcultures, such as what being edgy truly means. I shall make sure to take lessons and educate myself on it.
I don't think that's necessary, Lycaon. Count the counter! Gosh, dang it! Okay, alright. Bump that counter up another notch.
I don't think taking lessons on being edgy is necessary. It doesn't matter anymore. This is all just the price I need to pay to become a companion of justice. I bought the painting so I can finally meet with them. The people at Mockingbird told me that I'm the most promising recruit yet. I will join them and become a companion of justice. You cannot stop me.
I have a feeling that his nemesis is the new leader over in Mockingbird, and Mockingbird is no longer a Robin Hood type organization.
I understand. If that is your wish, I will not stop you. I will help you fulfill it.
I'm meeting with Mockingbird at the Ballet Twins at this time tomorrow. You know, I can in fact do this by myself.
I don't need you. I've got a carrot and I've prepared weapons to deal with the ethereals. So, I don't care if you come or not. It's up to you.
My apologies. I have brought shame to myself.
Why?
By making Miss Lilac feel uncomfortable. I have failed in my duties as an attendant.
I'm not sure if that's a complete failure, but...
Are you really going to do this? To help Lilac fulfill her wish?
Yes, I will. However, the wish I will help her fulfill is what her heart truly desires. If I'm correct in my suspicions, she doesn't simply wish to join Mockingbird. That's only what's on the surface. She has other needs, emotional needs, that are truly what she seeks to fulfill.
Yeah, she's hoping that Mockingbird probably fills that role, but obviously not necessarily.
The fish has taken the bait.
Fish? What fish? Where?
That organization calling itself Mockingbird has contacted me. Master Proxy, may I ask you for a favor? Please, this is something only you can do.
Okay, we're going to the video store, then I'm going to shortcut this. I'm not going to hop through a bunch of different loading screens despite the fact that I could. Twice! Didn't expect things to turn out like this. I do feel sorry for Lilac, despite her being stuck. Basically, both of those choices are absolutely true. I hate the fact that she's stubborn, but I do feel bad for her, because obviously she's acting out. Yeah, I never thought that Lycaon would come up with something like that. Anyway, let's wait for his message. Alrighty, let's finish this up, shall we? Alright. Da-dum. Alright. Not long after, Lycaon's invitation arrives like he promised. Lilac has sent the exacted location of where she will be meeting with the organization. I'm afraid we'll have to face the Mockingbird head on. He'll be alright. I'm not afraid of them. Please don't worry. I am confident that I will defeat them. But aside from that, I'll be counting on you for that other business. I'm ready. I appreciate your help. I'll have to make some preparations. I will notify you once everything is taken care of. I hope everything goes well. I discussed the secret plan with Lycaon shortly after I returned to the video store and Lycaon's DM arrived. Master Proxy, everything is ready and I am already in position near the target hollow, awaiting your further instructions. One moment, please. Thank you. I'll be waiting here, awaiting your arrival. Yep. To the hood. You gotta get to the hood. Okay, Lycaon is a... Oh, I know what I want to do
I'm at
here.
your disposal.
So good day.
Officer 148, Juyuan, ready.
And we'll do this.
Is it work time? Is food included? Okay.
Because I'll have
here
full
we
bonuses,
go.
because Zhu Yuan is, all she needs is a support, and Sokaku gets her bonus from having Lycaon, who's also ice. So we'll run with this team. It'll be interesting once we do Rina's after this, just because I don't know what team I want to build for that. I want to think about that some more. He's so
The way is
cool.
blocked. Let's keep going up the stairs.
Oh, it's using the Spanish guitar thing from the trailer. I love it.
Seizing advantage. Take off.
Oh, hello.
Here to assist.
Look at me!
Okay. I still want Lycaon, even though that I didn't get Ellen because I didn't have Lycaon. I still want Lycaon. So much better.
Lilac still isn't here?
I set the meeting time a little early, just in case. There are still some ethereals ahead. We'd best get rid of this filth first.
That's why you got here early?
Hot.
To deal with the ethereals?
Eliminate any obstacles. Indeed. As an attendant, the safety of my client is paramount. Amateurs. Yep.
You're under arrest.
Sokaku is here!
Seizing advantage.
God, this fighting style is so fun.
Blow, blow, blow away your troubles!
Surrender your weapon.
Oh, she's the one that needs the recharge.
Behave now.
Alright.
Amateurs.
Alright. Oh, what I was hearing was the little Banui there.
Orders received.
In position.
Little Eos following us around.
Lilac is over there. Let's go talk to her.
Yeah, she came. Miss Lemon, are you sure you want to meet with those people? Of course, I've never been so sure about anything in my life. I've been really looking forward to this day. You have no idea what the Mockingbird approval means to me. I've never been so needed by anyone before. With all due respect, may I ask you something? Do you approve of yourself before you seek the approval of others? What does that matter? self-love. You gotta have a little bit of self-love, girl. It's almost time. I have to get going.
Apologies. Speak off.
Alrighty.
Understood.
Sustain fire.
Is Lilac really okay?
She may just need some time. But I believe she'll wake up. People
Will she
need to
wake
go
up?
through some ups and downs in life to realize what they truly desire.
He's not wrong about that.
In position. Don't even try it. You're surrounded.
I'm here.
Oh, I thought we were done. I thought we were done.
I've got your six.
In position.
God, this team's actually really good. Like, the only thing that's holding us back a little bit is, Sokaku, but that's only because she's at a lower level. There they are. Chosen one reporting for duty. You're very punctual indeed. Welcome, my fellow companion of justice. I've had a painting appraised. It's the real deal.
Hungry.
Shut up, Sokaku!
Did something tasty just fly by?
Oh my god! Okay. You're certainly capable. Well, great. Can I be one of you now? Of course, we need talent like you. Just kidding. I didn't expect you to fall for this, but then again, what would I expect from a young lady who's been waiting on hand and foot?
If I shout pudding slash, do you think I'll get some pudding?
Seriously don't believe you're the chosen one, do you? You don't, right? You said you needed my power. We're actually interested in your parents. You think we would have gone through all the trouble if they weren't rich? Isn't the Mockingbird all about helping the poor and needy by robbing the rich? That's exactly what we're doing. You are rich, aren't you?
Huh?
Liars. All of
Something
you.
tasty just fly by?
We did lie to you, but don't you think it's kind of your own fault? What are you guys planning? I'm warning you, I still have a few tricks up my sleeve. Who doesn't? Mine's right here. It's showtime, my attendant buddy. Who, huh?
Lycaon! No way! You.
I see. Here we go. We know Lycaon better than this. She's not gonna hurt her. Break the other guy's arm off. Yes. Yes. Let's go, Lycaon.
We had a deal. Deal? Oh, I made a deal. But not with you.
Ooh, hot. That's hot. Let's go. A few days ago.
Master Proxy, I need your help.
Uh-huh.
To investigate this so-called Mockingbird, I attempted to get into contact with them to express my desire to join their organization. Through my
Okay.
own methods, I found out they had already looked into my background and knew that, although I am currently working for Lilac's family, I am actually loyal to an unknown master.
Unknown to them,
Could
anyway.
I trouble you with putting on an act with me? I would like you to meet with them, posing as this unknown master.
Am I not already your master? No, do you want to know what? I haven't recruited him, so I'm gonna go with the other one.
Leave it to me. I'm a great master.
If I had recruited him already, I would have done the other one.
No less from New Eridu's greatest proxy. In order to help our disguise, I have crafted a new identity for you. You needn't worry. Simply speak as you typically would.
Very well.
Oh ho! So you are the one who wishes to join Mockingbird. You may call me Codename K.
Codename is not necessary.
Doesn't it sound awe-inspiring?
No, it doesn't. Like, if it was just K, I am codename K. My codename is K. Fine, whatever.
K? That's a strange name.
It's Codename K. Don't just get
Oh,
rid of
that's
words and other
really?
names. Without the codename part, it won't show any of the awesome epicness of me being a final villainous boss.
Wow, edgy,
so
edgy,
you're
edgy,
also
edgy.
into the trending subcultures among young people?
What trending subcultures? I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, this guy,
you must
this
be
read is
the
good. I like this
Lord
guy.
Attendant Lycaon and the Gemini gods.
Gemini, I guess twins. I get it, even though they're not twins, but that's
Gemini
okay.
gods. That's clearly not a real name.
My master has many enemies. Please understand that they cannot reveal their true name.
Enemies? Very well then. Since we're all in the same line of business, I'll be straight with you. Lilac is our golden ticket, and we put in a lot of effort to get her to bite. We gotta squeeze every last drop we can get. We plan to take care of her for a bit after she mistakenly stumbles into the hollow, and then contact her parents for some of that dough. You have a similar plan, right? How about we work together? We can split it 70-30.
70-30?
30 for you.
What? 70-30? Look, even if I was an actual evil mastermind, we're at least going 50-50 on this shit. Fuck you.
Isn't that just kidnapping?
Kidnapping? How very ignorant of you. You're just
Ignorant?
taking a little fee for looking after a poor kid in the hollow.
Uh-huh.
So what do you say?
I'm gonna ask my attendant what he
Lycaon,
thinks.
what's your recommendation?
Master, I believe this is an acceptable transaction.
It
It's
is.
a deal.
So it's settled.
I hope it is only because of the fact that, you know.
Expected of a fellow business person. I'll send you the time and location later.
We shall eagerly await your message.
Alright.
That should do it. Once we are there, we can pretend to work with them, photograph all the evidence of their wrongdoings, and then send the evidence to public security. Thank you for your cooperation. You are quite adept at acting.
Am I?
Just what kind of identity did you give me?
Simply put, you are an influential and all-powerful head honcho of a crime syndicate that delights in doing evil. You have a network of elite agents at your beck and call, and I am one of your humble enforcers.
I like that one.
Right. There is something else I would like to discuss with you.
Uh-huh.
Please do not inform Miss Lilac of any of this just yet. Speaking from personal experience, an encounter such as this cannot be resolved purely through reliance on others. We can help Miss Lilac deal with this threat, but we cannot protect her forever. She must see through this conspiracy herself. Perhaps this may be somewhat cruel, but in the long term, it will help her.
It's called tough love, honey.
I suppose that makes sense. Let's do that then.
Thank you. I believe in Miss Lilac and her ability to overcome this.
Mr. Lycaon! You didn't betray me?
Miss Lilac, until our contract ends, I am your humble attendant. An attendant will never betray their master.
Damn you! You dare toy with me? Do you know who I am? I'm the great leader of Mockingbird!
I'm terribly sorry, but our Bangbu has recorded the truth of your criminal acts. If you surrender and admit your guilt now, I trust that public security will not administer too harsh of a punishment.
Depends on who's in charge of that. I think
No,
Jing Yi
I
might
won't
not.
go to jail. Never.
Alright.
I have no other choice. It's time you have a taste of Mockingbird's claws!
Talons. They don't have claws. That's okay.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have gotten mad after you guys helped me.
It's okay. Let's let Lycaon take care of these guys first.
As you command. O Chosen One, please deliver your final judgment.
Oh no! He's learned a little bit of Chuni!
What did Lycaon just say?
You never fail to impress me, Esquire Lycaon. Esquire Lycaon, it's time to showcase your real power.
She's getting even more edgy.
Well, that's because Lycaon's playing along.
Stand still.
Watch out!
Sukaku is here! Yeah!
Hands up! Suppressor K-22! Maximum firepower! Locking in. Yep. Drop the weapon!
Ah, the auto lock-on screwed me again. I couldn't finish because some of the other mobs got in the way.
Blow, blow, blow away your troubles! Yeah!
Seizing advantage.
Stop resisting.
I'm here!
Spin the wind!
Understood. Speak off. Evade now.
Take them down!
As you wish, my liege.
Oh my god, he used his fist!
On the day of revelation, during the embers of the waning moon, that is when your karmic retribution shall strike.
Oh my god. We actually saw a face out of one of these guys.
You can get it, Mockingbirdle.
Allow me to give you a warning. Never say that name again, or else no one will be able to save you. It is done. They should no longer be able to pose a threat.
Damn, that was nice. I love that. Oh, that was good. I'll go with this one. I'm more
I
surprised
didn't
that he
think
went.
Lycaon could give a speech like that. It was all for Lilac, right?
Yes. After we parted ways before, I took some time learning this trendy subculture.
Not quite trendy, but
Miss
that's okay.
Lilac, what did you think of my performance? Was it acceptable? I am so terribly sorry.
I love the fact that's what
It
he's
appears
gonna go
my
with.
imitation of popular
Oh, so
subculture
cute.
was so poor. I have angered you to tears.
Hey now, Lilac isn't crying because she's mad.
That's right. I just got ether in my eye. That's all.
That doesn't actually happen, but that's okay.
I'm sorry. I was the one who dragged you into all of this. You know, when Mockingbird first reached out to me, I did notice they were really focused on me. They were super sus. But then they said I was one of the chosen. They said they needed my power. And you know, no one has ever said anything like that to me before. And then it was like I just stopped thinking. I'm so sorry.
Don't worry, it's all good. We don't blame you.
Miss Lilac, I don't think you need to be so harsh on yourself. Each and every person will have experiences like this of some sort. I once walked the wrong path as well, but it's all right. If one can turn back in time, they will manage to find their true path in life.
Thank you. Now that I think about it, that was so embarrassing. I can't believe I was going around proudly calling myself the companion of justice. In reality, I just got tricked by a bunch of bad guys.
Well, I think what we're doing now is in the name of justice, don't you? It is only thanks to you that we were able to gain video evidence of their crimes and take them down.
Mr. Lycaon.
I'm really sorry to ruin the mood here, but how are we going to move the people we knocked out of the hollow? Should I call PubSec?
Yes.
That is indeed an issue. If needed, I can...
Hey, what are you doing here? Were you the ones who called?
Public security? Why are they here?
Oh, I almost forgot. Before I entered the hollow, I set an automatic SOS. If I were gone too long, my phone would automatically call PubSec.
Bam! Brilliant!
Didn't expect Lilac to be so prepared.
What's up with these tied-up people?
These are the legendary Phantom Thieves.
I wouldn't go that
Mockingbird.
far.
I believe that sums it up. We took video evidence of the criminal activities that were being committed. We will submit it all to public security shortly.
I see. Well then, I'll take these suspects back with me.
Excuse me? I'm really sorry for causing all this trouble. It's because of me that all this happened in the first place.
For the most part,
Why
but
are you apologizing? We should be thanking you. You helped public security take down an entire criminal syndicate. Good job, young lady.
Huh?
That's right, Miss Lilac. I think you do deserve the title Companion of Justice.
Thank you all so much!
the ether's getting thick, huh? Oh, that was cute. Oh, that's so sweet. I love that. I love that for her. I guess I'm going to talk with Wise in my room. Or his room. Well, so much has happened today. I just feel like Lycaon had a dark past. Actually, that's what I was thinking too. I've got a lot of vague feeling about what it is. Me too. And we're probably guessing the same thing. But let's not think about things too much for now. Time to take some rest. Master Proxy, Miss Lilac said she wished to express her thanks to both of you in person. I wonder if you're available today. She's welcome. Anytime is fine. Marvelous. We'll be there soon. Downstairs we go. Lilac.
Hello! I brought some desserts. Please, have some. I hope you like them. My friend recommended this flavor to me, and I bought Mom and Dad some too. It should taste real good.
You enjoy the desserts with Lilac.
Well, actually, after what happened, word had been going around that one of the students helped PubSec take down a huge crime syndicate. Everyone's real curious who it is, and saying how amazing that student is. I know it's only thanks to you. Okay, so recently, I had an idea. And the
Why is
true
this voice
heroes
starting to
are
sound really
always
familiar?
behind the scenes. I've decided to draw my own comic series based on the topic. The protag, intent on becoming a hero, and after experiencing all kinds of encounters, eventually realizes that true justice exists in everything he's done. A story like that. Yeah.
Oh, that sounds cool.
That sounds awesome. So, you know how to draw, Lilac? That's so cool.
I've read a lot of comics. And though I might not be all that great at drawing now, I want to try.
Go for it.
I think that's a marvelous idea.
I agree.
I think so too. Thank you so much. This all really means a lot to me. Mr. Lycaon, Mom and Dad said that your contract with our family ended. They said you didn't renew it because your schedule is already so stacked. Though it's sad to see you go. I guess it can't be helped. But there's something I want to say to you. You're the best attendant I've ever had.
I am honored to receive such praise from you.
Guess I'll be off then. Let's have dessert together again, when we get the chance.
That's so
You seem
sweet.
surprised.
Lilac seems to be doing really well. I didn't think she would recover so quickly.
Agreed,
I
actually.
believe the reason Miss Lilac was susceptible to manipulation was because no one had ever expressed belief in her in such a way before. Her parents didn't spend much time with her due to work, and others her age didn't understand her hobbies. Thankfully, she has now found a passion to pursue, become closer with her parents, and made new friends. I am truly happy for her. By the way, here is your compensation. It is as we agreed, double your usual fee. I am, as ever, grateful for your help. Without you, this wouldn't have gone as smoothly as it did.
I'll mention it.
Don't mention it. Remember to hit us up if you need anything like this again.
Of course. You are the best proxy I know. Truly. By the way, public security has confirmed that the people we took care of were merely copycats of Mockingbird. They used the name Mockingbird for their scams and deception.
That I knew. Like, after going on a little further, I realized what Shode said no he's not to was when I said my prediction that Mockingbird's head was going to be his nemesis. But when this when it became like this, I was kind of like, okay, so no, it's not. But then this isn't the real Mockingbird. Either the real Mockingbird no longer exists because Lycaon had a hand in its dissolution, or this is one just trying to use the name and the real one is still out there doing some other stuff too, which that one may still have his nemesis as the leader. Just saying.
You knew from the very start that they were a fake, didn't you?
I see nothing gets past you. You could say that I am quite familiar with the real Mockingbird. Thus why, when I heard the name, I already knew something was amiss.
Familiar? How'd you become familiar? How familiar? Go on, spill the tea, sis.
I was once deeply involved.
Wait, so you mean that you were...
Yes, it is exactly what you think. Now you know me in my entirety. I sincerely hope that this doesn't frighten you. If I may, allow me to share another secret. In reality, I have had contact with this edgy concept before. Or this popular subculture, I suppose. I have even memorized and recited such sentences. Of course, under the influence of a certain old acquaintance.
Really? I want to hear?
Well, if that is your wish.
No, there's other
allow
things
me
that
to
I wish
say
for,
now
but that's
that
okay.
If you wish to laugh, please do. There's no need to hold it back on my account. It would not be good for your health.
Oh, come on.
Well then,
go for it.
let me begin.
Edgy Lycaon, let's go.
Supreme honor to you. In this land of sin and virtue, solemnly do I swear.
Oh.
Humility, courage,
Oh.
integrity, compassion, fairness, self-sacrifice, devotion, honor.
Is this even the same voice actor? For young Lycaon here? Obviously, this is young Lycaon, but holy moly, that almost sounded not the same. This is Daddy back when he was Step Bro. What the hell?
I shall never compromise in my fight against evil. I shall never back down in my goal to uplift the downtrodden. I shall never betray my loyalty to my companions.
His nemesis, I assume, is an elf?
It's loyalty to justice.
Who's that? Hold on. Go back.
I shall never compromise. I shall never be...
It's loyalty to justice. Oh, Lycaon, I can't believe you're having trouble memorizing such simple lines. Could it be...
Wait, is he a vampire? Because he's got pointy teeth. And all of Victoria Housekeeping is based on, like, horror movies. You've got Lycaon that's a werewolf. Rina's a ghost. Ellen is Jaws. And Corin is Frankenstein. This could be a vampire. Oh, please let him join Victoria Housekeeping after all is said and done, though. That would be so cool.
There's something wrong with you here.
Shut it! Speaking of, why am I the only one who has to recite these cheesy-as-all-hell lines?
Wow! It is the same voice actor very clearly. Even the first part, I was saying that kind of just as a bit, but oh my goodness gracious! I love I love the way he changes his voice from the way he does Lycaon normally to this. This is good.
Because my performance is impeccable and so I need no extra training. You, on the other hand, have slipped up thrice already.
So what? We still got the job done.
Using violence every time is so very boring. In any case, I want far more than just this.
Good correction, show. Absolutely. George.
Imagine it, Lycaon.
He's definitely a vampire. There's no way he's not. Or at the very least, again, evocative thereof. He's not an actual vampire, just like Lycaon's not a werewolf, he's a Thyran. Rina's not an actual ghost, she just kind of imitates one to some degree. And I'm sure that Corin is an actual human, not a homunculus of sorts. So...
One day, we will be like those who stand at the top, under the spotlight of praise and defamation, admiration and loathing, faith or betrayal. So, doesn't that sound super entertaining?
Why does his voice sound so familiar? Why? Something about his voice is like tickling the back of my brain. Let me listen to that again. Hold on.
Imagine it, because my performance is impeccable and so I need no extra training. You, on the other hand, have slipped up thrice already.
So what?
Using violence every time is so very boring. In any case, I want far more than just this. Imagine it, Lycaon. One day, we will be like those who stand at the top, under the spotlight of praise and defamation, admiration and loathing, faith or betrayal. So, doesn't that sound super entertaining?
That line read, that one there.
One day, So, doesn't that sound super entertaining?
Who is that? Oh, I know that it's definitely not announced because spoilers at this point, right? But God, that sounds so familiar. It's not Alejandro. Though it might be. Gosh, I'm not even sure. Can't see it, but I'm biting my lip in thought.
Save your daydreams for after we get this job done.
Hold on. We got... Yeah, mocking. Oh, I see. Probably something about kings to something about wolves, and they disagreed, but then they agreed with Mockingbird. That's what that is. Mockingbird Gallery.
It looks like I'm a step too late. It matters not.
Whoever it is, I bet you where I've heard them before is probably HSR. I'm trying to think of where I heard. Who is that?
It's about time for a reunion, dear traitor.
Also, definitely vampire. Pointy fangs, very effeminate look, which is kind of evocative of vampires. And then you got the vampire bats on the goddamn moon. This is not anything but another evocative nature of vampires, if not a natural vampire. Belle, I think I've taken in too much information today. I feel like I've gotten Lycaon better. Yeah, I think so too. But since he was willing to share all of this with us, it proves Lycaon trusts us. Everything that happened must have been very draining, right? You should get some rest. Rest. Let's rest. And that's all set and done. At least I know that once I get Lycaon, I can start his trust stuff. Let us begin with Rina, the little ghosty girl. Jobert stops in front of the shelves on a moment before leaving. On this leisurely morning, I spent some time with Wise in my room, playing with the stage that had been stuck playing a stage we had been stuck on for a long time. Hurry, just a little more. Hey, there's a trophy above your head. Don't worry, I see it. Perfect clear. And we got the trophy. You did it. Now let's take a break and get ready for the boss. By the way, I need to get out for a little bit after this level. I'll be overconfident, Belle, as per usual. Here you go. I'll handle your part in the next level, too. Right. But Rina messaged me and said that she might bring a special customer to the store. I'm not back by then. I'll take care of it. I'm not going anywhere. Thanks. Then I'll just leave it to you. Just call me if there's an emergency. Shortly after Wise leaves the video store, you play a few more games on the sofa. That's when you hear a loud noise coming from downstairs. It could be Rina with her special guest, so you go downstairs to take a look.
Good afternoon, dear guy. Oh, no! I suppose I should call you Oh Great Manager here.
Oh Great Manager, though. It's actually interesting, because I was half thinking about that. I need to see how it plays out, because actually, in my brain, I was thinking, because Hollow Knight has some mods now that allow for that we can use as a test bed. I know that, traversal is not going to be your strong suit, but I can handle the hard traversal while you handle some combat stuffs, just to see how that works out. Because who knows with the amount of buttons, Because almost every single Metroidvania I've played recently has had staring at the controller be like, why is there so many buttons? But then again, you'd have to pay it for either or, because you don't have Hollow Knight yet, do you?
Welcome to Random Play.
I'd be up for it in general. I'm just bringing up
Rina. I'll go check the shelves back there.
another test setup.
Well, all right. The shelves have hard edges. Be careful not to bump into them
if not
and
on
hurt
PC,
yourself.
then that's going to be more difficult because we have to have the mod in order to do the co-op. It's not natural. Okay. Huh. Though I thought of something. Hold on. I'm gonna send something your way in Discord there, show. Hold on.
Who's the old lady? Is she looking for something?
Oh, my apologies. I forgot to introduce you. That's my client, Granny Lycia. I'm helping her look for a special sort of sweet cake.
So why are you bringing her here?
Sweet cake? Sounds delicious. Is it a kind of dessert?
That's what my assumption.
I don't believe so. It's not just a sweet cake. According to Granny, it's a sweet cake with a silly smile.
Interesting.
Rina, the silly sweet cake isn't on the shelves either. I'll check under the counter.
Okay, Granny, but please don't disturb the other customers. She can't quite tell me what this silly sweet cake is, but she really wanted to come to 6th Street to search for it, so I thought I'd try my luck at your store.
That explains why you're
I
coming
just
here.
can't find it, Rina. I can't find the silly sweet cake anywhere.
Oh, please calm down, Granny. I'm here to help.
Okay.
Do you have any movies about silly, smiling sweet cakes, manager?
We've got a lot of silly comedies, but none about sweet cakes. I can't imagine what that'd look like.
It's a sweet cake that's this big, all round and chubby. And it's so funny when it giggles. Where did it go?
We spent the morning looking in the dessert stores, and none of them had a sweet cake that was this big. Silly sweet cake might refer to something round that looks like it's smiling. Well, we're out of dessert stores, so I'll take her to the toy shops this afternoon.
You just reminded me. Round and with a silly smile? That sounds like Mr. Panda at the coffee shop.
Ooh, a glimmer of hope. I rarely come to 6th Street, so I'm not very familiar with the area. Thank you for your suggestion, manager. Come on, Granny Lycia, let's head over.
Rina, I can't walk anymore. My legs hurt, and my mouth is dry.
We have been walking around for hours. Granny, why don't you rest here a while?
Mr. Panda is in the coffee shop next door. I'll go take a picture. I'll show it to Granny, and she can decide if it's the sweet cake she's looking for. I'll be right back.
That's a brilliant
Thanks
move,
for your
though.
help. I'll stay here and look after Granny while you're gone.
Can you look at the shop too? Because Wise isn't here. Sprint. Yeah, does have a goofy smile.
The bottom layer is vegetable and ham sandwiches, the middle layer is fresh out of the oven butter scones, and the top layer is low-sugar fruitcake.
What?
Wow.
For tea, I have prepared rose tea and red tea. Do you take it with milk and sugar, Granny Lycia?
Wow.
I only went to get a photo, and you've managed to set up such an extravagant afternoon tea.
Manager, you're back just in time. Please come and enjoy Rina's specialty afternoon tea.
I'll drink the tea because I
Due to
can
the
trust you with
situation
that
at
much.
hand,
Cooking.
I was unable to make anything myself, so these were all carefully selected from nearby shops while helping Granny look for the sweet cake.
That's a relief. I mean, I can eat the low-sugar cake without worrying about my diet.
Sweet cakes. Picture?
Oh, right. I took a photo of the silly sweet cake. Is this it, Granny?
What do you think, Granny Lycia? Does it look familiar?
Nope. This isn't it. I'm looking for the drooling sweet cake.
Drooling, huh?
Huh? I thought you were looking for the silly sweet cake.
No, it's the drooling one. Oh, no. I'm looking for the loud-mouthed sweet cake. The whole corridor can hear it when it cries.
I understand. Well, don't worry. I'll help you find whatever kind of sweet cake you're looking for. Manager, can I have a word? I owe you an explanation.
Yes, you do. What the frick is going on? I'm confused.
First of all, please allow me to express my thanks and apologize for any inconvenience. You see, this lady isn't just any client. She's my evaluator. I participate in the new Eridu Housekeeping Association's assessment each year on behalf of Victoria Housekeeping. This time, my assessment for the best service of the year is to serve Laisha Christie. Yes, Granny Laisha. I had a general idea of what the service would entail, as I've participated in previous years, but this time's a little different. Granny Laisha didn't ask for any housekeeping services. She just keeps asking me to help her find sweet cakes.
Interesting.
This test is trickier than I had expected. She might deliberately be giving me a difficult challenge. But I'll take care of things myself. I wouldn't want to affect your business.
I know what that
It's okay. There's not much going on with the store. Let me keep helping Granny. 6th Street is my turf, after all.
Really? Oh, that'd be great. You're an amazing guide, both in and outside the hollows. Then let's cover all corners of 6th Street and capture photos of any suspicious sweet cakes that fit the criteria.
Alrighty. So drooling. Drooling, yes. How works. I might only be able to get through the first thing again. We'll have to do the last two on Monday. New menu, huh? Alrighty. Wrong buttons, Breeze. That sounds very attractive for gut type, but sure.
What flavor of music would you like to try today?
Why am I here?
Oh, leaving so soon?
Sweet cake in front of the music store. Ah?
Is there really anything here that fits the criteria of a sweet cake? It's round, and it makes a lot of sound. Oh, it's a record! This music store has impeccable taste. The collection is... this record. Just looking at the cover reminds me of something interesting.
Are the songs on this album good? Or does hearing it bring back some fond memories?
Both. There was an incident during the recording of this album.
Huh?
One of the performers quit temporarily. My job was to save the day and perform in her stead.
Wait, what? You...
That was a challenging job. Can you guess which instrument I was in charge of?
Yeah, I'd actually say piano based upon the finger motion she does.
Based on the way you fight, I'd guess the piano?
The electric guitar.
What? I'd have never guessed.
I never would have guessed.
Right. We've taken pictures of everything we can think of. Let's go back to Granny Lycia. Her sweet cake keeps changing form, but I don't mind it much. The Housekeeping Association's assessments were always the same in the past. Either a normal service job or going into a hollow to deal with ethereals. Finding something made up is unexpected, but at least it's creative. Let's hope these photos contain the sweet cake Granny wants.
I'm going to assume that it doesn't, but that's okay. Granny Lycia!
Oh, you're back! Rina and, Rina's little sidekick. Yes.
I'm not a sidekick, I'm the manager here. Please call me the famed Manager Belle. Or just Belle is fine.
Sorry, Manager Belle. Please allow me to apologize on her behalf. Okay, Granny, we have the pictures. Are any of these the loud sweet cake?
No, none of these are the sweet cake. The one I'm looking for... Oh, I remember now! Waves. The sweet cake was floating on white waves up and down.
Huh?
Yes, that's it. It was a white wave sweet cake, just like the one always floating around you, Rina.
Wait,
I'm glad to hear
The
you like my
Bangbu?
Bangbu. But they're not sweet cakes. They're my trusted companions, with their own names. For example, this little blonde Bangbu with bangs is called Drusilla. Ooh, if I hadn't turned on silent mode earlier, it would certainly be making a fuss about how the sweet cake has changed yet again by now.
You can put the Bangbu on silent mode? I didn't know you could do that. That sounds like torture.
Yeah, why has it changed again? A white wave sweet cake that looks like Drusilla? What could it be?
Master, if I could interrupt.
No, you can't.
Combining the keywords Lycia Christie and waves, I have found a news article about an incident involving a Miss Metropolitan beauty pageant dropout.
That voice just now.
Shh. I'll go with the...
It's the smart voice assistant on my phone. Don't worry about it.
Oh! Well, that's a very thoughtful AI assistant. Of course, I understand it's your little secret. Further inquiry would go against Victoria Housekeeping's rules of etiquette. In any case, it's a timely tip. Let me check the news. I should be able to find it on my phone. Miss Metropolitan dropout. Ah, here we go. And it's actually a news article from 41 years ago.
Beauty school dropout, go back to high school.
Top contender Lycia Christie, favored to win, suddenly drops out, conceding her crest of waves. I see. So the crest of waves is a round crystal trophy awarded to the winner. There's also a photo of the dropout attached. If I compare it, it's true. I never would have expected the housekeeping evaluator would be the star of such a contest. What a mysterious lady.
I assume so as well.
The sweet cake floating up and then down. It must refer to Granny losing the trophy. If that's the case, it's easy. We simply need to bring her the Crest of Waves trophy.
Easy?
That's not gonna be easy, Rina. It's a trophy from 41 years ago.
The competition is held every year, even now. I just happened to have participated last year.
You... what?
Wait, Rina, you participated in Miss Metropolitan?
Yes. The competition was divided into many sections, such as singing, acting, painting, cooking. Can you guess which I took part in?
Because the way that she presented herself, I think she's confident in her cooking, even though her cooking sucks. So let's go with that.
Based on my last guess with the instruments, I'd have to assume something unlike you, like cooking?
Why is cooking unlike me? I'm a little curious, but never mind. I'll tell you. The answer is all of them. Actually, that year's competition was in urgent need of a makeup artist, so I stepped in to help. It was quite busy, but still an enjoyable experience.
Oh, so you weren't on the stage.
Who could have guessed that? I feel like I've been tricked.
Oh, I was just teasing you. Please, don't mind me. But because of that, I know the competition organizers, so asking them for a commemorative trophy shouldn't be a problem.
Very well.
Rina, can you find my wave sweet cake?
Don't worry, Granny. I'll find it for you. Whatever kind of sweet cake it is. It's getting late. I'll take her home first. You should get some rest too. Thank you again for your help.
I'm gonna assume that, yeah. Wise, when did you get back in? That person who just left our store, the granny that Rina mentioned? Yep, she's a live wire granny, that's for sure. Judging by your reaction, it must have been a tiring day. No wonder Rina called you a special guest. Shooting photos on the street is tiring work. What a pity I wasn't there and I couldn't help out. Have a good rest, Belle. If I'm around the next time Granny comes by, you tag out, I'll change. Yeah, I think we'll end it there for now. Just because while I can keep pushing, I'm feeling a little tired and I got bowling stuff to do tomorrow. And we can save this up for Monday. And then we can figure out what we're going to do on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Tuesday, Wednesday. But either way. Fun time. Oh, we got an unhinged weirdo looking for something. Rookie's Guide to the Hollow. There it is. You're going on like that, I'll call public security. Okay, but can you not continue playing your role when you're out and about like that? Alrighty. Get what? Running in circles. Just to clear some of this stuff out, I suppose. No, okay. Alrighty. Not a big deal, but either way. Yeah, we got nobody that we can go ahead and raid, unfortunately, that's online right now. But either way, thank you guys for hanging out with me. You've all been 10 out of 10 with me, and I will see you guys come Monday for more of this stuff. and we'll see what happens with Rina's story. So more Zenless on Monday. Hurrah! I'm going to keep leveling up and whatnot, grind over the week, and we'll see what happens. You have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, wherever it is that you are.